Good morning, everybody. It is Effie here, and I'm going to do my week 23 vlog, or well, 23 weeks vlog. I'm currently 23 weeks and 1 day, but first I need to give a shout out to Leanne. And on Facebook, it's Leanne Wants Another Baby, and on YouTube, I think it's Harrison's Mum 18. I'll put the links down below anyway. She got her BSP yesterday. I am so excited for her. According to her date, she's due around November 29th, so she's going to have a baby this year, which is really, really good. Some of you may not know she was pregnant a few months ago, and in November she went for the 12-week scan, and unfortunately the baby had stopped growing at about 9 weeks, and she had to have a D&C and everything, and yeah, her and her husband started trying to get after the new year. I don't know, approximately after. You'll see in her vlogs anyway. But yeah, they went back on Clomid. I think this was the third time they were on Clomid, like the third round of it, so to speak, because she was on it for the first baby, and then for the baby that she miscarried, and she was on it for this one as well. So I think this was the round three of Clomid, and I think this would have been the third cycle of it for this one. I'm not quite sure, but her chart looked really, really good. At about, I think it was 10 DPO, there was a huge dip that went below the cover line. So yeah, it looked really good. And yesterday at 12 DPO, she got a beautiful, well, not a beautiful, two beautiful lines on her first response. So I'm very, very excited for her. Congratulations again. My husband thought I was loony pretty much when I just start jumping around because I went to talk to her in chat. Okay, yeah, what happened? And she told me. And then I just started jumping around like a loony, and he's like, "Stop jumping, poor Sophia." But yeah, he's really happy for you too, and he says congratulations as well. So yeah, I think that's it with the shout outs for this week. So like I said before, I am 23 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and a few stuff have happened this week. As you know, I had the ultrasound last Wednesday, and I've already done a video to that, so I will put the link down below, because even though as computer savvy as I am, I do not know how to link them up while in the video. So like putting it, well, not even do the thing. So like say putting it like right up there where that light is, I wouldn't even know how to do that link. So that's pretty stupid of me. But anyhow, so I won't go into much detail, but in summary, she's behind in growth, they're saying. So she's measuring at about 6 days behind. So they're saying, oh, 21st of July, but to keep with the 15th of July, because that's what the doctor's given me. So, but like I said 100 times before, and I'm sure if you've seen in the red cabbage test video, my husband is pretty much the same height as me, just a bit taller. So, it's not like he's massive and I'm small, and that should equal to an average size baby. It's She's gonna be small. So but not everything's measuring behind. Like her brain's right on time, and there's something genie or ginty, I don't know what it is, and it's measuring like 2 weeks ahead. But then you've got like a stomach measuring behind like by 2 weeks, and you've got other stuff like length, like her thigh bone and stuff, like measuring like a few days behind. And you look at me and you're like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? It looks like she's gonna be small. So I'm not too concerned about it, and they actually told me to have an ultrasound in 2 weeks, so to come back to them, get another referral from the OB, and they wanted me to see him earlier as well. So instead of the 7th of April, earlier than that. So I rang him up and everything, and he left me a voicemail on Thursday afternoon saying that there's no need to do a scan in 2 weeks, because what is it going to prove? It's too early to deliver if they think there is something wrong. And yeah, to just come in the normal appointment. So I emailed him, because he said just email. So I emailed him back, and yeah, he said he's actually going to get me to do a scan at the hospital, at the public hospital, because they've got a special care unit. So I think it's called the feto maternal unit at Liverpool Hospital is what he wants me to do. So they're going to check this nasal bone again, and they've got to check the actual size of her. So, it could be that they're measuring wrong at this other place, or, so I don't know when that scan will be done because, like I said, I see him on the 7th of April and it's at the public hospital I have to go. So I don't know if I've got to, like, take a whole day off work or something just for the scan because it is a public hospital and you get any random doctor. So I'm not quite sure about that. But I will keep you posted anyway. So, what's developed this week in symptoms? I've been getting pins and needles a lot. Like, I would squat down now, and squatting down will just put pins and needles rushing right through my legs. Not so much in my hands. I read in my update it should be in my hands, but no, I've been getting in my legs. So I just got to keep an eye on that. What else? Before I get onto the juicy stuff. That's pretty much it. Oh, I went for a walk yesterday to the shops because we've got a Gloria Jeans like 20 minutes down the road, and I tell Mark if you want it, we walk there. So, as in to burn off the calories, because now they've got the stupid law where there is kilojoules on everything that we eat. Like, you go to the shops and you go to order McDonald's and it will say the thing. Like, how guilty does that make you feel? So, yeah, we walked down and walked back up, and far out I can tell how unfit that I've gotten. It just took so much energy out of me. And I'm actually feeling it this morning. My shins hurt, which is unusual because I used to do running and everything before I was pregnant, and shin splints was something I got at the beginning when I first started running. And look, I was just walking. So yeah, but something exciting did happen in the past week. On Wednesday, I got what felt like movements in my tummy, but I dismissed it as gas because I wasn't sure because I was very gassy that day. So I left it, so to speak. And on Friday, what I did was because Mark's been getting ready for work, and then he'll lie in bed with me before he goes. And this happens when I'm on, I guess, any shift apart from next week when I'm on like 7 o'clock starts. And so yeah, he's been lying down with me and whatnot. So we listened to the baby on the Doppler, did we? Or did we not? Or was the baby being stubborn? I don't know what she was doing. But anyhow, I think he was there and we listened to her on the Doppler and everything. And then he left and I listened to her a little bit more. And I rubbed the aloe vera cream into my tummy. Then I laid back down on my left side to sort of have a rest. And I had my hand on my tummy and I felt like a boom. Like, okay. So I sort of sit back up and you know, watch to see if anything else happens, and suddenly on the right side of my tummy I see. I'm like, oh, how cool. I'm like, oh, how cool. And here we go. I'm going to get out my phone to record it for you girls, and then my husband rang. So I haven't managed to get it on video or anything. I haven't seen the movements like that since then either. I felt them. Now I know what I'm watching out for, so I can feel them. And I have seen a couple of movements since then. Like if I lie a certain way, I can feel it. Like she's more active in the mornings and at nights when I'm sitting down. So yes, I look forward to that. So I haven't figured out a pattern as yet, but those are the times that she is moving around. So but I haven't got her on video. Mark hasn't felt her yet either. You know, I tried to get him on Friday night. I went to bed earlier because he had to work on Saturday, and yeah, I tried to get him to feel, but he got impatient. So, and I guess because he doesn't know what to look out for, so he didn't. He hasn't seen her just as yet, but hopefully that is soon, and hopefully he'll get to feel her too. Like once her movements are more prominent and they're hurting, so to speak, I guess, he'll be able to put the hand on the tummy and he'll be able to feel her. So yeah, I bought stuff during the week. Well, I actually got them last week, but the woman that was supposed to meet up with my friend to get them forgot to bring them. So I've got them for this week's video. So it's just a Billabong top, and it's in size 0. So it's a nice sky blue, or baby blue, whatever you want to call it. And then over here it's just a little Adidas top in the size one. And we've got the little Adidas symbol at the back. They were both $1.50 each from the same woman. Today I am picking up from my friend some cargo pants, being size 0. So yeah, I'll go over and get those later. And yesterday when we went to the shops, we hold on, I've already kept it up there. When we went to the shops, we went to Best and Less, and as you know, Mark's into the whole bulldog thing. So we bought couple of stuff for him. Like I put it on lay-by, and we found these pajamas, and I put them on lay-by for Sophia. They're in size 1. No, can't see them. Oh, if you've got me on Facebook, I've got the photo up there. I know it's the brightness of the phone. Maybe if I play around with the phone while I'm talking to you, but I'm nearly done with the video. So yeah, so we did that. I bought it in size 1 so she can wear it for next winter. I'm sort of thinking ahead because I've been told at baby showers people will buy stuff that are really small. And of course, you know, if you buy something, you want them to have as much wear as you can out of it. Well, that's a bit better. There we go. So there we are. And on the top it says, "When I grow up, I want to play for the Bulldogs." It's like, how cute. And actually, when I went on the website to try and get the photo to show you girls and on Facebook, it said that it was actually a sale that ended on Sunday, which was yesterday, which was good because I didn't know. So yeah, we got it for $15 instead of $20. So they'll be out on May 13th. So when I get them out, I will show you. And yeah, I guess time for belly shot because I don't know what else to talk about. I think that is pretty much it. Not much has happened apart from what I said. And I will put the link down below to my ultrasound video so you can see as well. So I've got bigger shirts from work. I went to them and asked them. They're just old shirts. They're like size 16. I don't care, but they're more comfortable. So so there we go. There's the front shot. There's the side. There's the other side. I don't feel bigger this week. I actually feel smaller, or I guess more normal for where I am at. So, whoops, there you go. You got to show them on this week. So, alright. So we've got front there. See, this is where I still get her on the doctor. Right there. Right there where the scale is. I still get her there. So I get to stick her there. So there's the side view. There's the other side. And then with this t-shirt on, I just look back here. So yeah. So if I've forgotten anything, I'm pretty sure I'll mention it next week. But I think I mentioned everything pretty much. So yeah, so take a look below at Leanne. Her Facebook and her YouTube channel are down below. Take a look at the ultrasound video if you haven't. If you've had anything like similar happen with ultrasounds, were they measured behind? Did they grow in the third trimester? Did they deliver early? You know, just tell me. I'm not really worried. I don't know why. Mark was a bit worried, and then now he's just over it because yeah, he's sort of accepting the fact we might have a small baby. We've actually started looking at preemie clothing, so we might get a few stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's it for this week. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.